Welcome back to Bible Quiz, the Bible channel of Bible lovers. What does Romans 9 say about the Gentiles in relation to righteousness? Answer: the Gentiles have attained righteousness through faith. In Romans 9 verse 30, it states, "What shall we say then? That the Gentiles, which followed not after righteousness, have attained to righteousness, even the righteousness which is of faith." This highlights that righteousness is accessible to the Gentiles not through the law, but through faith, contrasting with Israel, who sought righteousness through the law but did not attain it. Romans 9 verses 31 to 32. In 1 Timothy chapter 3, what qualities must a deacon possess according to 1 Timothy 3? Answer: they must be blameless and the husband of one wife. According to 1 Timothy 3 verses 10 to 12, deacons must first be tested and found blameless before they can serve in their role. Additionally, they are instructed to be the husbands of one wife and to manage their children and households well. This emphasizes the importance of integrity and family leadership in the role of a deacon. The passage states, "And let these also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless." 1 Timothy 3 verse 10. "And let the deacons be the husbands of one wife, ruling their children and their own houses well." 1 Timothy 3 verse 12. What does Paul say about Tychicus in Ephesians 6? Answer: he is a beloved brother and faithful minister. In Ephesians 6 verse 21, Paul refers to Tychicus as a beloved brother and faithful minister in the Lord. This highlights Tychicus's close relationship with Paul and his role as a trusted companion and servant in the ministry. Paul sent Tychicus to the Ephesians to inform them about his circumstances and to comfort their hearts. Ephesians 6 verse 22. This emphasizes the importance of fellowship and support among believers in the early church. What does Paul say about knowledge and love in 1 Corinthians 8? Answer: love is more important than knowledge. In 1 Corinthians 8 verses 1 to 3, Paul emphasizes that while knowledge can lead to pride, love builds up and is essential for true understanding. He states, "Knowledge puffs up, but love builds up." 1 Corinthians 8 verse 1, NIV. This indicates that love is the foundation of Christian behavior and community, and it is through love that we truly know God. Paul further explains that if anyone loves God, they are known by him. 1 Corinthians 8 verse 3. Thus, love is portrayed as the more vital quality in the life of a believer compared to mere knowledge. What does Titus 3 verse 2 instruct believers to do regarding their behavior towards others? Answer: be gentle and show meekness to all. In Titus 3 verse 2, Paul instructs believers to speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness unto all men. This emphasizes the importance of kindness and humility in interactions with others, reflecting the character of Christ. What does the elder wish for Gaius in 3 John 1 verse 2? Answer: that he may prosper and be in health. In 3 John 1 verse 2, the elder expresses his heartfelt wish for Gaius, stating, "Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth." This verse highlights the elder's deep care for Gaius, wishing for his physical well-being to match his spiritual prosperity. The emphasis on both physical health and spiritual well-being reflects the holistic view of well-being in the Christian faith, where both aspects are seen as important for a fulfilling life. What did the people say when Rhoda told them that Peter was at the door after his escape from prison? Answer: you are mad. In Acts 12, after Peter was miraculously freed from prison by an angel, he went to the house of Mary, the mother of John Mark, where many were gathered in prayer. When Rhoda, the servant girl, recognized Peter's voice, she was so overjoyed that she ran to tell the others instead of opening the door. The people inside did not believe her and exclaimed, "You are mad." Acts 12 verse 15. They thought she was out of her mind for claiming that Peter was at the door. This reflects their disbelief and astonishment at the miraculous event of Peter's escape. Eventually, when they opened the door and saw Peter, they were astonished. Acts 12 verse 16. This story illustrates the power of prayer and God's intervention in the lives of his followers. What does Simon Peter say has been given to believers through the knowledge of God and Jesus Christ in 2 Peter 1 verse 3? Answer: all things pertaining to life and godliness. In 2 Peter 1 verse 3, Simon Peter emphasizes that God's divine power has granted believers all things that pertain unto life and godliness. This means that through the knowledge of Him who called us, we are equipped with everything necessary for living a life that is pleasing to God and fulfilling our spiritual needs. The verse states, "According as His divine power hath given unto us all things that pertain unto life and godliness, through the knowledge of Him that hath called us to glory and virtue." 2 Peter 1 verse 3, KJV. This highlights the sufficiency of God's provision for believers in their spiritual journey. In 2 Thessalonians 2, what must happen before the day of the Lord comes? Answer: falling away must occur. In 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3, Paul writes, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." This verse indicates that a significant apostasy or rebellion against God will precede the return of Christ. The man of sin, often interpreted as the Antichrist, will also be revealed during this time. This falling away is a crucial sign that must occur before the fulfillment of God's prophetic timeline regarding the end times. What is the role of a high priest according to Hebrews 5? Answer: to offer gifts and sacrifices for sins. In Hebrews 5 verse 1, it states, "For every high priest taken from among men is ordained for men in things pertaining to God, that he may offer both gifts and sacrifices for sins." This highlights the primary function of the high priest as a mediator between God and the people, responsible for making atonement for their sins through offerings. What an incredible journey we've embarked on together, exploring the 10 toughest Bible questions from the New Testament. Each question was not just a challenge, but a doorway to deeper understanding and reflection on the Scriptures. What did you think? Did you triumph over the toughest riddles, or did some of them take you by surprise? If you enjoyed this quiz, please give us a thumbs up and share it with friends or family who are equally eager to dive into the depths of Scripture. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with our channel for more engaging quizzes and enlightening biblical discussions. Thank you for joining us today on this enlightening adventure. May your journey through the New Testament be filled with wisdom, discovery, and blessings. Until next time, keep your hearts open and your minds curious as we seek out the treasures within the Scriptures. Stay tuned for more thrilling quests ahead.